My name is Guzman. I'm from here, Moca, so it's my family. We've been living here for almost, 16 years. My father works at Spire Motors Agency, and my mother is a psychologist. I've been studying in this school for almost 11 years, and I don't know, I really like it. Okay, well, I came here when I was around 6 years old. I remember that my first day I played with my best friend, who is just right there. Her name's Lorelei. And it happened an accident. She, broke her ear. Was accidentally because I punched her a little bit hard. And she fell and her ear just got hurt. And since there we became best friends. That's my first memory from here. Okay, what I think is special is that it teaches you how you will be in the future. I mean, a good person in society, which we don't find usually, believe me. And the people here are so lovely and kind. They teach you from the best way they can. Okay, well, this school was made up like around 1971, I think. And it was first made by Don Bosco and Maria Mazzarello, who worked hard to make this school because they want a place where girls, like it says his name, daughters of Maria Auxiliadora, could study, play, and were more close to God and the things He can offer to us. This school is really old, but it works really good. First of all, I'm Christian. I believe in God, in Jesus, and Mary at all. And I believe they guide me to my path, and they're always there for me no matter what. They help me in things I can do on my own. So I believe God sacrificed His own kid because He loved us that way, that His only Son had to die to free us from our sins. And that's a huge sacrifice that not everyone is able to do or would do. Well, the last time it rained a lot, so we had really big problems with our products, and that affect really bad the people because we usually consumed the most of our products, and without them we don't have anything to eat. So a lot of houses were destroyed, and a lot of people had to sleep on the street. Kids couldn't go to school and didn't have clothes, didn't have anything. So we decided to make a collect of all those things that people were missing here, like in the most famous programs we hear here. So that's what we made, and we felt terrible too because our brother country, Puerto Rico, suffered too, and most of all have family there. And what happened to them, we feel like it happened to us too. Yes, the most part of my family live in Puerto Rico. Yes.
Tell us about it.
Well, my whole family in Puerto Rico, has been without electricity, without food, without water, like for 85 days. Just casually, just yesterday, the electricity went out. Another thing, we had to send them a box full of things they need, like bottles of water, food, batteries, little things they really need. And also, they didn't have money to came here, to travel here until the bad things passed there. So we just helped them as we could. Well, for me, it's deep, but it's easy. If I trust Jesus, I know everything will be okay, everything will be alright. So without Him, I will be nothing. So He's so essential in my life for me. Well, hi, my name is Guzman. I am 16 years old. I've been studying here for almost 11 years. My family is from here too. My life in Moca has been really fun, nice, and I need to say it has been really interesting too. People here are so lovely and really happy. They are also funny. It's a nice place to live, I have to say. Okay, I was in another school actually, but the quality of that school wasn't too good, so my mom got worried and changed my brother and me to this school. I came here around when I was 6 years old. My first memory here, I have to say, it was with my actually best friend, Lorelli, who studies also here. We were playing and I punched her a little bit hard and she fell and her ear just broke, and since there we became best friends. Okay, I wake up around 6:50. I do all my things. I prepare my uniform, I go to shower, I prepare my backpack, and I got here around 7:35, more or less. Then we start with singing our
national anthem.
Our what?
National anthem.
National
Anthem.
anthem. Yes. And then we go to take classes normally. We have a break at 10:20, more or less. Then we go to class at 10:45. Then we have class again and have another break at 12 to eat the lunch. After lunch, more or less at 12:45 too, and we go to class, and we end our classes at 4 p.m. more or less. My mom picked me up more or less at 4:30. When I got home, I got showered, dressed, and go to the institute at 6:30 p.m. And I finished my institute classes at 8 p.m. Then I go home, I have dinner, and then around 10 I go to sleep. Yes, it's a tough day. Well, the last disaster that happened here was a hurricane, because our climate is a little weird. Sometimes it's sunny, but the another day it could be rainy. And when it rains a lot, our products got injured, because a lot of water can damage them, and without products we can eat or feed our population. The people suffer a lot here because their homes got destroyed, their kids didn't have clothes to wear or clean people to or clean products to eat. So the school materials, they don't have any of them to go to school and study properly as they should be. Another thing is that we have a lot of family, the most of people here in Puerto Rico, and that really affects us because what happened to them, we feel like it happened to us. And that was really sad too because they didn't have electricity until yesterday, more or less 85 days, and without clear products to eat, so without signal for their phones and communicate with their families. It was really hard, especially because I have family there, and to help them, we had to send them a big box of things they need, like water, cornflakes, batteries, cell phones, and things like that.
Tell me about your faith.
My faith. Well, I have to say my faith's base is Jesus at all. I believe in God, Jesus, and Mary. They guide me into life, and without them, I would be nothing because they are such a principal aspect in my faith. I am Christian, so that's what it's about, to know about Jesus, follow his good acts, and do good things for people.
How do you feel presence of Jesus in your life?
I feel it in everything because he is my example to my daily life. He is the person that I want to be every day, and he sacrificed his life for us, for freed us from our sins. And I don't think actually any other person could do the same thing he did. He wasn't selfish. He first thought about us and lived for us.
How do you pray?
How do
Your
I
own
pray?
personal prayer, how do you?
Well, my personal prayer is every night. Every night before I go to sleep, I pray to God. I ask him to help the people, especially those who can find the real happiness that we can find them in him. I ask him to the people who doesn't have family, who is alone in the world, who is starving, find something to eat and some comfort in him. Such, I first gave them the thanks of the day because not everybody has the possibility of have another day to live, or has family, or isn't sick. That is, oh my God, how can I explain it?
Tell me about
The Salesians, such as Don Bosco, Maria Mazzarello, has been a really important base in my life because they taught me the more things I know. They showed me their way of life. They taught me that you can make good in the world. And if you have God and follow God, everything will be all right. That's what they have taught me. And they really do a nice work with teenagers, old people, children. They are so active and they worry a lot about the population here. and they want to do their best as they can. Well, I have to say Maria Mazzarello because
I have to say my favorite saint.
okay, my favorite saint is Maria Mazzarello because she was taught since she was a kid that God is everything and she had to love them. Also, she gave her life to the people who was sick. She didn't care if they were sick or if she got sick. She helped them no matter what, and she worked a lot so girls had somewhere to express their love to God where they can be like they are and to have fun loving God.
Okay.